Raw vegan, high protein balls that will make you lose weight? What? Hey everybody, welcome to Swonderfully Vegan. I'm so excited because today I'm going to be showing you how to make raw vegan chocolate protein balls. Now, these are super low in carbs, and this is actually my own recipe because I searched high and low for a low carb, high protein raw vegan ball recipe online, and honestly I couldn't find any. Like, there are tons of them, but they are all high in protein and also high in carbs. So this one is actually really low in carbs and super high in protein. So the protein powder that you're going to be using is really important because it has to be tasty. I'm using Sun Warrior. I love Sun Warrior. It's chocolate flavor and it's so good. So you don't want to be using a protein powder that doesn't taste very good. Even if you just mix it with water, it should be tasty, okay? On its own, without any flavorings or anything. So yeah, we're using Sun Warrior. So these are my ingredients. And so this is 1 cup of Sun Warrior protein. That's going to give us, for the whole recipe, 84 grams of protein, okay? And 8 grams of carbs, which is pretty low, and that's for the whole recipe. And then we have 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. That's going to give us 8 grams of protein and 3 grams of carbs. So again, high protein, low carbs. And we're using soy yogurt for this recipe. 6 to 7 tablespoons of soy yogurt. That's going to give us about 4.8 grams of protein and 0 carbs. And 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, which is going to give us 0 carbs. And what else do we have here? Some vanilla bean powder, 1 tablespoon of raw cacao powder. You want to get that in. And 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, which is going to give us 8.6 grams of carbs. But anyway, altogether, this recipe is going to give you 96.8 grams of protein and 20 grams of carbs, okay? So per ball, you're getting 10 grams of protein and 2 grams of carbs. That's per ball, so that's pretty effing amazing. So let's get started. So we're gonna put in our Sun Warrior protein. I love this stuff, it's so good. And some vanilla powder, which I love. We're gonna be putting in our coconut flour, our cacao powder, all of this good yogurt over here. High protein yogurt. So putting in our coconut oil. Yeah. And peanut butter. This is smooth, organic peanut butter. So tasty. So all we're gonna do is turn on the food processor and spin it until you get a dough ball. Super easy, guys. So if you find that your dough is crummy and it's not sticking together, go ahead and add a tablespoon of milk at a time until you get the desired consistency, until you get that nice dough ball that we're looking for, okay? So I ended up putting 6 tablespoons of vegan milk into my recipe. And this is what it looks like. I'll just put it all on parchment paper, because now we're gonna get ready and roll all this goodness into cute little balls. So this is what your dough should look like. Should be able to roll them. So that's what we're gonna do. So this recipe should make about 10 large balls. And guys, I have this amazing ganache recipe waiting for us after I roll all these balls. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna dip our protein balls into this wonderful chocolate, just so we have a bit of a chocolate coating. But if you want to keep this high protein, low carbs, then maybe you should just not dunk your balls into this chocolate. You should just eat them as they are. So the way that the balls are right now is that each ball has 10 grams of protein and 2 grams of carbs. So if you guys want to dunk your balls into the chocolate, the carbs will be about 6 grams per ball. So if you're having these balls in the middle of the night, I suggest that you don't eat them with the coated chocolate just because you want to keep it high protein and low carbs. But if you're, for your pre-workout snack, if you want to go ahead and eat some of these balls with the chocolate coating, I think that would be pretty awesome. So yeah, to get in some extra carbs in there. So we are now going to make our chocolate ganache so that we can dip our balls in. Okay, so we are starting off with a cup of coconut oil. It's gonna go in. And a cup of cacao powder, raw cacao powder. 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. Yum. And we're just going to give that a spin. Look at this, guys, okay? But in order to make this sort of, for our balls to, how should I say it? We need to make this a little more liquidy, so we're going to add in 3 tablespoons of hot water. But guys, it's delicious like this. You can frost your cakes, your muffins, your brownies, anything. It's really, really delicious. So we're going to take our 3 tablespoons of hot water, pour it in, and turn it on. Okay guys, I always get a little messy in the kitchen, so oops. So don't mind me. But our chocolate turned out really nice. Woo. Let me show you guys how delicious and smooth this chocolate is. So I ended up putting 8 tablespoons of hot water to my recipe so that I can get a little bit soft, like so. Oh yeah. Ooh, that looks pretty good. All right, so now we're gonna dunk our balls into the chocolate. So I got my tray over here with some parchment paper. So I'm gonna take 1 ball, the fork, I hope this doesn't get too messy, and I'm just going to coat the ball in chocolate and set it down on the wax paper. Oh yeah. Okay, whatever. I'm using my finger to do like little touch-up jobs. It's not a big deal. Just, do what you gotta do. It's a bit messy, so. Just kind of like coat your chocolate using your finger if you need to do that. I kind of need to do that. And onto the parchment paper once again, do a little patch job. So now these balls have gone from 2 grams of carbs each ball to about 6 grams with the chocolate, okay? But they're still super high in protein, 10 grams. So these are ideal for like if you want to take them to work or you've got a busy day ahead of you and you want to make sure you're getting in all your protein. You can just go ahead and put these in a jar and take them with you to work. Take them with you anywhere you want to go. Like I said before, please, if you're going to make this recipe, make sure your protein powder is delicious, okay? You don't want to make these if your protein powder tastes bad, because then it's just not going to work out. Because remember guys, I'm using Sun Warrior, so if you want to use that, I highly recommend it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of these chocolate balls, and I'll see you guys in a minute. So friends, just remember that this is the perfect high protein, low carb snack, especially for those of you who are trying to lose weight. Because like I said before, each ball has 10 grams of protein and 2 grams of carbs. With the chocolate coating, It's got about 4 grams of carbs, okay? So yeah, enjoy these. Let me know how you like them. And if you want to take these with you to work or to school or anywhere, you can always use a jar like this and just plop your balls in here, close the lid, and it's ready for you to take with you, on the go. So try it. So you got to put these in the fridge, okay? Even if you're not going to put the chocolate coating on it, they need to go in the fridge. It's important. The texture and the taste really changes once you put them in the fridge and you leave them in there either overnight or just for a couple hours, okay? I'm telling you, don't eat them right away. They're too soft and warm, okay? So trust me. Be patient, put them in the fridge, let all those beautiful flavors mingle together, and then try them out. So thank you so much for watching Swonderfully Vegan. If you liked the video, hit that like button, and if you loved the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm here giving you delicious vegan food on a weekly basis. So yeah, check us out next week. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy these chocolate balls. If you found this recipe helpful, it would be awesome if you guys could share it. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.